Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, fellow Biafrans and every indigenous nation in the Islamic State of Nigeria. Breaking news, the Biafran resistance fighter in Akwa, state of United States of Biafra, has neutralized some Nigerian terrorists at HQ Nigerian Army and recovered weapons. That is a good one for the Biafra government because the only thing the Islamic State of Nigeria understands is guerrilla warfare. Except that, you won't get a break of that Islamic State. That's why the Republic government used different ways to make sure that that country get broken. By crippling the economy of the country, it's very important. You can see where the Prime Minister talks about the Biafran Republic government, talking about how Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was kidnapped from Kenya. They are lawless people. They don't have laws. He has been kept there for no reasons. And that's why you can see that thumbnail says Yoruba and Fulani are one. That's why they keep making laws to favor themselves alone. And over the years, we've seen that it will never work and it can never work. Nigerian National ID card is the 9th most used document for identity fraud in Africa because there is no law. The database they don't even have a database because anybody can come from anywhere and claim he's in Nigeria, especially from the northern part of the country. People from Niger comes inside, from Chad come inside. When it's time for election, they all do that. They use underage people for elections. That is because the border, there's no border. It's just a invisible border there. So they all come from Chad, from Niger Republic, and from the Sahel to vote for the population of the Fulani so as to become government officials. The high level of nepotism in the Islamic State of Nigeria led by Tinubu, you can't comprehend how dirty it is. Tinubu's true Nigeria over in Paris returns OPL 24 ownership to Shells after concerning lucrative offshore access to nephew Wale Owando. This is how he has been doing it. He has known what it takes to be a drug baron, organized crimes. That's what he knows. He's very good at doing that. So he's now coining Shells. The Shells that was complaining that they want to sell their property some weeks ago, he has coined it down and he has crippled it down and taken it to his nephew, Wale Owando. This is what is the nepotism in the system. You can't comprehend it. That is why we, individual people, indigenous people, we want our liberation. We can't continue like this. We cannot continue like this. The declaration of Biafra can be achieved by collective means of voting. That's why the Prime Minister of the Republic government in exile, Prime Minister Simon Ekpa, has said that the e-voting process starts tomorrow. That is 1st of February 2024. You only need to have a Gmail account and you register and put your picture there. This is to show to the world that the indigenous people of Biafra wants to leave Nigeria. They have to be a concession that, yes, we accepted that we want to leave the Islamic State of Nigeria. We can't continue like this. The criminality against humanity, the siphoning of wealth, the living luxury life and letting the 99% of the entire population in adage poverty. It's so painful. The Islamic State Nigerian government and other puppet leaders in Africa, they keep running after the war with the West. African leaders in Rome for Italy African Summit. How much time and money do they spend going to these conferences outside the continent? Russia Africa, US Africa, China Africa, France Africa, Saudi Africa, Turkey Africa, India Africa. Everybody has a plan for Africa except Africans. This is the puppet that the West are using. And they are making laws that are not for the Niger population. They are only for their own self. They go in luxurious cars, in luxurious hotels. Those countries make income for themselves where you spend your money in their private hotels and the rest. It's not free of charge. Those countries, companies or hotels you're lodging and eating and the rest, they make money for themselves. When will these leaders open their brain and start understanding what is for themselves, not running about with different power? That's why I love this man from Burkina Faso, Ibrahim Toure. They didn't go. He didn't go. Those are one of the African leaders that did not go there because it is seen as useless and stupidity. That's why Burkina Faso, Mali, and Niger Republic are out of the ECOWAS. They sent a message to ECOWAS: we are not part of you again because you are puppet. You are just being used, and you keep enjoying being used because you just want to go to the Western world and take pictures and so on. What matters in the development of your people, you don't care about that. You just care about going around the hotels, taking pictures and the rest. It can't keep continuing like this. Africa leaders have to wise up and wake up. On this note, I'm going to draw the curtain. Thank you.